Hello everyone, today we are going to build this landing page using React and Tailwind CSS. Really nice layout. This landing page is fully responsive landing page. See, we have a nice navigation menu and everything is mobile responsive. Okay, let's start the project and close this now. Okay, now we can create the React project. I'm going to use white npm create white latest. npm create white at latest. npm create white at latest. I'm going to use this directory, choose React, JavaScript, and install npm. Now we can install Tailwind CSS. Install Tailwind CSS. Now copy this part, go add this, hide this, paste it to this, src index CSS, remove everything, paste this, minus this little bit. Yeah, now we can see clearly. And also install the React as an npm React pmi React icons. And also I have some boilerplate codes. You can copy paste it. I will leave the link in description. You can download the boilerplate codes or view it. I add the font, I add pop-ins and few colors. Now I have to configure the colors in Tailwind configs. So I'm going to copy paste it. We are extending the colors. Okay, I'm going to paste it. And also we'll have some data folder. I'm going to name it data.js. I'm going to paste it here. Some data we will be using to create the landing page. Okay, now we can run the application npm do. Can run the application. See, yeah, it's working. We can remove this new app. Okay, we don't need this. Yeah, we are good to go. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to create folder name components. All the components will go here. Components. Inside the components, I'm going to create a header. I'm going to create the header. Import header here. Import header, and I'm going to add few styles to the tab. I'm gonna queue it overflow x hidden and position related. Now inside the header, I'm gonna make it header, and inside the header I will have a nav tag. Inside the nav tag I will have a logo, and also I will upload a list. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I will be using logo in footer also. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create new component for logo. Okay, So inside the logo I'm gonna have a icon name FA home. I'm gonna make it size of 33. Some class names, text accent 500. Below that I will have span. I have to import FA home from React icons. SE home. This will have class names like text primary 500, and will have class names text of 3XL, font will be semi-bold, flex, items will be start, and gap will be 2. Okay, for the header, remove this and import logo. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get header, some class names. I'm gonna have some class names. I'm gonna do portion will be absolute, width will be full, height will be 24, set index will be 10. Okay, I can't see anything. I'm gonna give a background color for now. I'm gonna make it black. For now I will change it later. Okay, go to the header. It's not showing. Why is it showing? Okay, now inside the header I'm gonna use nav links. I'm gonna import links. I'm gonna map the nav link. Should be link. It will have class names like capitalize over text accent be 500. But the background color is not adding. Why is that? Background color is not adding. Put some random color. No, it's not showing up. What is the reason? It's good. This is also good. Why is that? Not sure why. Background color is not showing up. Yes. That's why. I'm gonna make it top 0. Make it left 0. Go to the objects. I'm gonna give it a width of full. Okay, and the min height of screen. Okay, now it's showing up. I'm gonna have background color 2. Background color 1. Left showing. So for right now I'm gonna have background color black, so I can clearly see things. Okay, inside the header we'll give some classes to here. Okay, we'll have max width of screen XL Okay, mx will be auto, padding inline will be 10, flex, okay, justify between right and center. Okay. Now text primary 500. Now it's showing now. Give it some class. I'm gonna make it flex. It will be center. Okay, gap of 10. Gap will be 10. Also, I'm gonna below this. I'm gonna have a button. So the reason is that I will be using this button. So I will reuse this button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a button component. Inside the component folder, we have to create a button. JSX. Okay, this button will have create the children and also classes. Okay, children, class name we dynamically add VGXN 500. Okay, VGXN 500, PX will be 5, PY will be 2, text primary 500. Okay, font will be semi-bold. Okay, in hover BGXN 300. Okay, and also cursor will be pointer. Okay, it will be transition will be all, duration will be 200, and also we'll have the additional classes. If pass, will be additional classes. Okay, default this will be an empty string. Okay, we'll make it a button. Okay, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna import the button. Okay, this will have get in touch. This will have a height of 4. Nice. The thing is, in medium screen there will be a different navigation menu. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it hidden, only show in medium, above medium screen. Okay. Yep. So below this list I'm gonna have a button. Okay, in this button I will check is now closed. Okay, if the navigation is closed, show this. I'll show this. If the navigation is closed, I'm gonna say I hamburger menu. Okay, else I'm gonna show CG close. CG close. Okay, and I'm gonna create new use state is now close. It's now close. Yes, default it will be close. Okay. Okay, now I will have some style for here. In the medium, above medium will be hidden. Text will be for Excel, and text will be primary 500. Set index will be 20. Nice. Only CG class will have class name of text secondary 500. Okay, now when I click it, I need to change the state of the is now closed. So what I'm gonna do is set is now closed, whatever the opposite of is now closed. Okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna copy this part. I'm gonna come here below the nav, I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna remove all these styles from here. What I'm gonna do, the default it will be flex, above medium it will be hidden. Okay, we'll have a text will be primary 500. Okay, yeah, it's good. Text will be primary 500. Still have a position of absolute. Okay, position of absolute. Top will be 0, right will be 0, set index will be 10, flex direction will be column. Okay, padding top will be 32. Okay, let's give the background color. Okay, BG, I'm gonna give it BG primary of 500. Okay, text, I'm gonna give it text secondary 500. I'm gonna take secondary 500. Nice. Okay, padding top will be 32, text will be to Excel. Okay, text will be to Excel, padding left will be 10. Let's give it some small gap will be 10. Good, width will be 80 and height will be screen. Okay, I'm not gonna use this button here. Okay, now the thing is I have to hide this screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna conditionally render it. So I'm gonna check is now closed. If the nav is closed, then do this, else do this. Okay, if the nav is closed, I need to hide. Okay, translate x will be full. Okay, yeah, else I'm gonna translate x will be 0. Okay, now come here, I'm gonna transition full, I'm gonna give it duration of 300. Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah, it's done. Now the header is done. Close header. We don't need logo. Create a new component, hero.jsx. Okay, now inside the hero, what I'm gonna do is create a functional component f2x, come import hero. Okay, hero. So the hero, I will have, first I will have the background image, and then I will have the content part. So inside that I will have a h1. So inside the h1 I have finder, I have a span, inside this span perfect home. Find the perfect home, capital perfect home, to live with your family. Okay. Below that I will have a p tag. Inside the p tag I will have our mission is to engage. Our mission is to engage in issues that are of concern concern individuals. Okay, and now good. Below that we'll have another div inside test div. I will have a location React icon. Okay, below that I will have an input. Okay, I'll have a placeholder search. Okay, below that I will have a button. Okay, so the button I will have a search. Okay, now let's style. Before style I will have an image. Okay, so I need to add the image. Currently I don't have it, so I'm going to copy paste the image I will be using. Okay, paste it. Okay, now I have to import the image. Import hero pg from assets hero to pg. Yeah, okay, come to here. I'm gonna have class names. Minimum height will be screen. Minimum height will be screen. No, height will be screen, width will be screen. It will be full. Okay, position will be relative. Flex and flex direction will be column. Okay, now this will have some classes. Position will be absolute. It will be full. Height will be full. Good. Check will be contain, not contain. It will be color. I'm gonna have brightness. I'm gonna have brightness of 0.2. Good. Okay, below that I will have some style. Flex will be 1. I will have a max width of screen Excel. The max width I will be using in all other components. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a component for that purpose. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a component name container.jsx. Okay, I'm going to make it. Okay, it will accept children and additional classes. Initially the classes will be, so default classes will be 0. I'm going to have class name. Max width will be screen Excel and px will be 10, mx will be auto, width will be full, height will be full, and then the additional class. Okay, yep. Here I'm gonna make it container. I'm gonna make it container, not this container. Okay, I'm gonna make that container. Yep. Container. So I will pass additional class names. Yeah, I don't need this. Okay, I'm gonna have additional class name of flex will be 1. Flex will be 1. Position will be relative. Padding top will be 24. Okay, here you can see the container. So we need to pass the children. Pass the children. Okay, come here. Padding top will be 24. Flex will be column cap of 4, and the medium the cap will be 10. Medium the cap will be 10. Justify will be send. Okay, justify will be send. Okay, Now for the h1 I'm gonna have a text will be 6 pixel. Okay, font will be semi-bold, text primary 500. Good. The max width will be 3 pixel. X will be 3 pixel. Yeah, this. Okay, now for the span I'm gonna have a text and 500. Okay, in the p tag I'm gonna give text of excel, max width of still excel, max width of excel, then a text primary 500, sorry 100. Good. So the table I will give it a height of 16, padding of 2, bg primary 500, flex, items will be center, max width will be excel. Okay, now for the location I will have a text of accent of 500, text of 4 excel, margin right will be 2. Good. For this input I will have a flex will be 1, outline will be none, border will be none. Good. For the search button, yeah, that's fine. Yep, and good. The hero section is done. Okay, close this, raptures. Now we can create the about section. I'm going to create a new component name about. Create right functional component, import about. Okay, right, the about, inside the about, I can container, I'm going to import container here. Okay, I'm going to import container. Okay, inside the container I will have a 2 divs. Okay, I have 2 divs. So the first div I will write be build quality real estate projects. Okay, below I will have a span. So this span I'm gonna write since 1999. Okay, since 1999. The second div will have a p tag. I'm gonna have a lower of 30. Okay, from 30. Below that will have a button. Okay, this button will have about us. This will be simple. Okay, now with that said, now we don't need this. Okay, now you can see it. With about, the container, I will have some additional classes. PI will be 32. Good. PI will be 32. It will be good. Grid calls will be calls 1. Gap of 20. The medium is cream. Grid calls will be 2. Text will be center, in the medium is cream, text will be left. Okay, good. Now for this I'm gonna give it text of 5 pixel. I'm gonna have a leading of let's say 60 pixel. Good. Font will be semi-bold. Font will be semi-bold. Text secondary 500. Okay. For this I'm gonna have a class name of text accent 500. Okay, for this we don't need style for that, we will have style for this. Okay, text will be large and text will be secondary 100. Good. For the button, I'm gonna have extra classes. Margin top will be 10. We can add margin button to this, so it's also acceptable, but I'm gonna use the classes here. Okay, the about section is complete. Good. Now we'll close this. Go to the components, create a new component name, properties. Okay, CSS. RFC. Okay, so the RFCE, I will have a container. Okay, go to the checks. Import properties. Okay, good. Inside this I will have two divs. The first div I will have our properties. Okay, our properties, that I will have the properties. So I'm going to import the properties from data. I'm gonna match each property. We'll have icon, property.icon. Below that we'll have h3 tag, we'll have property.type, and below that we will have a p tag of property.count. Now to this I will have pg background of 1. Okay, here will be 40. Container, for this I will have a text of 5xl, leading of skew it 60 pixel. Okay, font will be semi-bold, text will be secondary 500. Okay, below that I'll have a margin top of 20, grid, cap of 10, grid calls will be 1. Okay, grid calls will be 1. So for this I'm gonna have a pg primary of 500. So I need to add a key, index as a key, pg 500. Okay, flex direction will be column, items will be center. Okay, padding will be 10. Good. Shadow will be medium shadow. Okay, hover shadow will be skewed shadow will be XL. Okay, transition will be all, duration will be 300. Nice. The icon I will have a text of 5xl. Okay, text accent will be 500. For this I'm gonna have a class name of text of xl, text secondary 500, font semi-bold, margin top of 5. Now send. For this I'm gonna have margin top of 2, test secondary 100. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here. The medium is screen, grid calls will be set to not medium, it should be small, and in the large screen grid calls will be 4. See, yeah, it's good. Now close properties, go to the components, create a new file name, feature.jsx. This will be another section. Okay, go to the JSX, import feature. Okay, gotta come here. Okay, below that I will have a div. I'm gonna name exclusive listening, exclusive stings. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this with the container. Okay, below that I will have another div. Inside that div I'll have a feature.map feature. Okay, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna PR. Okay, alright. Now let's give it a key index. Okay, inside that this will have an image. Okay, PR dot link. Below that we'll have another div. So then we'll have another div. This new help PR dot tag. Okay, now below the tag I will have another div. Inside that div I will have a span of PR dot text. Okay, and we'll have a chart. Okay, below that we will have a span will have a price. Good. Okay, now the end below the div will have a button. Okay, this button will have browse more property. Okay, now come to here, some styles. Okay, PYF32 width will be full. Now come here and give it text of 5XL, font will be semi-bold. Okay, come here, I'm gonna give a margin top of 20, grid calls will be 1, calls will be 1, small grid calls will be 2, the large grid calls will be not 4, it will be 3, and the gap will be 10. Okay, nice. Now for this I'll have say height of 240 pixel. Okay, portion will be relative. Okay, I have a group So I'm gonna use some animations. So I'm gonna have overflow will be hidden, shadow will be medium, and rounded will be shadow will be medium and rounded will be medium. Give the image, width will be full, height will be full, position will be absolute, object will be cover. Okay, group hover, scale 105, transition will be all, and duration will be, let's give it 300. Okay, maybe 300, and the brightness will be 50. Good. Now for this I'm gonna give it okay, flex, it will be full, just will be between. Okay, flex will be column, and position will be relative, padding will be 4. For this I'm gonna have PG accent 500. Okay, text primary 500. Okay, text will be small. Okay, width will be fit. Okay, uppercase. Okay, tracking I'm gonna give it the widest. Good. px will be 4 and the py will be 2. Good. For this I'm gonna use flex will be column, cap will be 2, text primary 500. Good. Come here, I'm gonna have a text of Excel, font of semi-bold. I'm just gonna give it text of Excel here. Okay, now it's good. For the button I'm gonna have margin top of 10. Good. Okay, now we can close the featured section. Now we can create a banner. So I'm gonna create a new component in banner CSS. Okay, save it, import the banner. Okay, banner will have a container. Inside the container we'll have another div. Okay, inside that we'll have another div. Okay, so that we will have another div. Inside that we'll have, we use real estate to show our appreciation to the world. Okay, give it dot. Okay, below that I will have another div. Inside we provide equity, and depth capital globally to track projects that make an impact. Okay, now below that I will have another div. Names can map the qualities. Can have qualities, the map quality and I index. Okay, this will have an div. Inside there will have a span have quality dot title. Below that now we'll have another span with description. Okay, now below that div I will have an button. Okay, so it's get in touch. Now after that div I will have another div. Okay, inside that div I will have an image. Okay, this will have image. So I'm going to import the image. It's 02. Sorry, not 02, it's the banner. So it's banner. Okay, I'm gonna have image rendered here. Good. Okay, yep. Now we can install it. I'm gonna give it here. I'm gonna have a bg of background 1. Okay, by of 32, margin medium screen. I'm gonna give it pt of 28. No, we don't need. Yep, we don't need. Okay. Skip it this. Good. For this I'm gonna give it a full flex. Flex will be column. The large flex will be row. Okay. The gap will be 20. Okay. From here I'm gonna give it flex. Flex will be column and flex will be 1 and the gap will be 10. Okay, now for this text up I'm gonna give it 5xl. Okay, text secondary 500. Good, and will be semi-bold. Okay, for this I'm gonna give it text secondary 100 and text of excel. Okay, come here, I'm gonna give it grid calls 2 and the cap will be 10. Okay, I'm gonna give it some style to this. Give it a full flex. Flex will be column and the cap will be 6. Good. I'm gonna have some calls here. Okay, text will be 5xl. Good. Font semi bold. And will be semi bold. Text accent 500. For this text will be secondary 100. Good. Text will be x. Okay. Get in touch. I'm gonna get some classes with will be fit. Good. For the image I'm gonna give it let's see. For the image I'm gonna give it flex of 1. Flex of 1 expect scan of scan. I'm gonna give custom 4x2. Okay, 2. The large I'm gonna give a expect Okay, I'm gonna queue it. Unset. I'm gonna unset no alpha will be hidden, alpha will be hidden, rounded will be medium, and relative, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna give it this. Width will be full, height will be full, object will be cover, contain it will be cover. Okay, object will be top, absolute, top 0, left 0. Okay, group over, scale 105, transition node duration 300. Good. You have to change the image. Now what I'm gonna do is it will be sent. Good. Now the banner is complete. Close the banner, go to the components, create a new component named destinations. CSS. Create the functional component, go to the objects, destinations. Okay, set the destination. I'm gonna give it the container. Okay, set the container will have another div. We don't need another div. We can give it destinations. We allow the beer tag most. Okay, below that I will have another div. Inside that div I will have the destinations method. Okay, I will have the image tag. Okay, dest dot link. Let's give it a key index. Below that I will have a div. So then I will have a dest dot text. Good. Okay. Here I'm gonna give it div of 32. Good. Move some classes. Okay, let's move flex. Flex will be column and the cap will be 20. Good. I'm gonna give it text of 5XL. Okay, font will be semi-bold. Font will be semi-bold. Text will be secondary 500. The text will be sent. For this, I'm gonna have a grid. Grid calls 1. Grid calls 1 is small. Grid calls 2 the large. Grid calls 4. Cap will be 6. Okay, inside that I will have this portion will be relative. Width will be full. Expect will be, I'm gonna give 8 and 11. Okay, flex will be column. Justify will be n. Style will be n. Items will be start. Padding of 6. group and the overflow hidden. For the image, I'm going to give it width of full, height of full, absolute, top 0, left 0, top 0, left 0, object cover, brightness 50, and a 50, group, hover, scale 105, transition on, duration 300. Plus, for this I'm gonna get text up to Excel, font semi-bold, text primary 500, K version will be relative. Good. Now the destination is completed. Now we can create the testimonials. I'm going to create new component, testimonials.jsx. Import testimonials. Go to testimonials. Inside the testimonials, we'll have a container. Inside the container, we'll have a div. Inside that div, we'll have another div. Okay, inside that div, I'll have a two divs. Okay, I'm gonna give it don't take. Right here I'm gonna have a word. Don't take our word. Okay, I'm gonna do up below that. I will have another name. Take. Yes. Okay, yeah, we need another div here. We need another div here. So I'm gonna give it some background. PG. I'm gonna give it background. Background 1. PYF 32. Overflow will be hidden. For this I'm going to give width of full, flex will be column and large, flex will be raw, the gap will be 12. For this I'm going to give it width take a max content. I'm going to give it text of 5XL. I'm gonna give one semi-bold and text secondary 500. I'm gonna give flex and I'm gonna flex direction in the column. Okay, I'm gonna give it text secondary 100 and margin top of 4. The text will be Excel. Okay. Below this div, below this div, I will have another div. I'm gonna map the testimonials. The div will have another div. I'm gonna make it tst dot text tst.text. Below that I will have another div. Inside that div I will have another div. Inside that div I will have img tag. So tst.src. Below that I will have another div. Inside that div I will have two divs. Okay, one for tst.name. Another one is for company. Okay, now we can style it. So I'm gonna give it like this because I'm gonna conditionally change some styles. So I'm gonna give it flex. I'm gonna give it no, we don't need flex. We can text color will be 100. Good. Padding 6 and the medium I'm gonna give width to 90%. Okay, width to 90%. Now I'm gonna shadow of medium. Okay, now if the index not equal, okay, if index not equal 1, then self will be end. Okay, if the not equal on the self will be end. You will see it. We can't see it very clearly. I'm gonna give a general view to. Okay, I'm gonna give a mix of two. I'm gonna give it a flex. Okay, I'm gonna give it cap of 2. I'm gonna give the items will be sent. I'm gonna give a margin of 6. Good. And I'm gonna here. I'm gonna conditionally render some styles. Okay, I'm gonna give if I equal 1, if the index equal, I'm gonna get justify end. Yeah, justify end. Okay, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna width of 10. I'm gonna height of 10. I'm gonna round it full. Now you can see the styles yet. Okay, come here. Width of full, height of full, and the rounded will be full, and the object will be cover. It will be cover. Come here. We don't need style for this. I'm gonna get text of base, text left, font will be symbol, text secondary will be 500. Okay, for this I'm gonna text will be small, text will be left, text secondary 500. Good. Let's see. Need to fix this. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna come to bottom. I'm gonna white space now web. Fix the issue. Yep. I'm gonna have some gap. Okay, I'm gonna have some gap. Flex will be column. Width will be full and the gap will be 10. Good. Now it's good. Now it's really look good. Now that since testimonials is complete and now only thing left is the food. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna create the food. Let's get the food. Come here, close this. We don't need this. import footer. Go to the footer. So the footer will have the container. Okay, below the container I will have a div. So that you have another div, and so that you will have the logo. Okay, below the logo I will have another div. I will have a lorem 10. Yep, fine. 10 below the logo. I'll have another div. I'll have a few weight tags. I'm gonna now hash. Below the hash, I'm gonna AI fill Facebook. AI fill Facebook. I'm gonna give a size of 30. I'll copy paste 2 times. Right now this should be Instagram, and this should be LinkedIn. Okay, now below that I will have the links. Okay, below that I will have the links. Another div set as I'm gonna have now links, but I'm gonna just go to the header. I'm gonna get a header, copy this, paste the header, paste it here, import the nav links, close these tags. Okay, problem. Import nav links. There's a problem. What is the problem? Okay. Good. Okay. And now links. Let's give it some styles. Okay. For this, I'm gonna give padding top of 28, padding button of 10, and a PG of secondary 500. Good. For this, I'm gonna give it flex. The flex direction will be column. The median, the flex will be row, and the gap will be 16. So I'm gonna give it flex. It will be full. Flex will be column. Just will be center. Items will be center. MX will be auto. Mediums will be items will be start. In small devices, I'm gonna give it a max width to 400 pixels. Okay, for this I'm gonna give it text primary 100. Okay, I'm adding top of 6. Text will be center. Medium text will be start. The width will be full. Okay, now for this I'm going to give it flex and a gap of 6, and the text will be 500. Margin top of 6. Good. Come here. I need to remove the dots. Okay, I'm gonna make it UA. Good. For this, I'm gonna give flex the items will be center and the gap be 4, and the margin top will be 6. Good. Now come here. Below that, we'll open another div. Okay, so that will have a form. Okay, we don't need action because we are not connecting a backend. Okay, inside the div I'm going to create an input. Okay, text and the placeholder will be name, and we'll have some class names. Flex 1, height of 10, text primary 100, width of full, EY of 4, no outline, BG transparent, border B, border primary 100. Okay, I'm going to copy paste it again. This time it will be email. Should be also email. Okay, I'm going to come here. I'm going to give it flex scroll. Take the maximum you can. The form I'm going to give you with a full flex will be column and the gap will be 6. Okay, for this I'm going to give flex will be column and the gap will be also 6. Small flex will be row and width will be full. Okay, now I'll have I'm going to copy this. I'm going to have a text area. I remove everything. I have this. Okay, I'm going to have a placeholder. Message. Good. Now below this, have a div. I'm going to have copy all rights reserved. Okay, give some class names with a full, text of small, text will be center, text primary 100 and margin top of 12. Good. Let's see. Yep, this looks good. We forget the button to submit, so you'll have a button send. Good. Project is done. Okay, fully mobile responsive, good landing page for real estate application. We can change the background color if you want. We'll keep that this way.